You know, every once in a while, and it's not very often, do you meet someone who God just gave a gift to, and you get to be a part of them discovering that real gift, but being a student at the same exact time to learn how to mature that gift and really come into their own, right, and to live their purpose. And guys, our next national video is none other than Miss Nika Hudson.
$7,000 purses, but my mortgage was behind. And I asked my dad for the first time in I don't know how many years, could I borrow $700? And I was nervous, but I knew I had to do it because I wanted to get in a position. I turned the opportunity down about 12 times. Nick, I need you to see this, I need you to smoke, I need you to see this. I was like, I'm not doing that. Because I didn't think it was real to have cannabis delivered to your door.
Right.
But I ate a gummy.
I love it.
My eyes didn't turn red. I was excited. I was right. I didn't fall asleep.
Right.
I called the person back like, what was this? I need some more. And I purchased and became a business owner by being a customer. When we switched it to Canaglow, the price went up. I asked my dad, and guys, I'm gonna tell you, I was in a relationship and still broke. But we didn't look like it.
Talk about it, Frank. Yep.
We didn't look broke. If you rolled past our house, baby, it looked like we ain't need nothing.
Right.
But we needed a lot.
Yes.
What we didn't know what we needed the most was leadership.
All right.
Somebody to follow with the vision. And it took for me to get on a Zoom call to be like, oh, I could do this. I get to get paid for being me. But I was being the wrong me.
That's right.
Now I'm becoming the real me by this opportunity.
Right.
Hey, man.
I went to Dallas, guys. I went to every event. Me and Gloria and Renee, we slept in the same hotel room, in the same bed, different couches, different this. We sharing slices of pizza.
So true.
Do you know that my mortgage went from behind $4,000 to $14,000?
Come on.
Do you know I came back from Miami and I had a foreclosure notice on my house? But you couldn't look at me and tell. But the sacrifice that has to happen, I'm not telling you to do what I did. I'm telling you to believe like I did.
Yeah.
When I tell you I got back from Miami and I was faced like the bills was coming in the house. And I was like, don't worry about that, it's gonna get paid. Don't worry about that, it's gonna get paid. I didn't know how I was gonna get paid because Nika don't work nowhere.
Right.
I don't work nowhere. I'm not a good employee. I know my strength. But what I will tell you is that I called the mortgage company and I called with an attitude. What do you mean? How much do I owe? You know how we do. We know we wrong. They said, well, you have to call to see the people who's going to pay your mortgage. And I said, oh, no problem. Because they had already told me they was going to pay one part of it. Because you know we're a culture of saying, you know what happens in this house, stay in this house. But in this company, we want to know what your problems are. That's what Brother Franklin said.
Yeah.
We can't know how to help if we don't know what your problems are. Mr. Hale has a heart that's bigger than this room, that's willing and wanting to help stays under attack, but he still show up.
100%.
Yeah.
My house, my family was under attack, but I still showed up. Do you know when I called them people back, they say, well, how much did you pay? They said, oh, because by this time we went from 4,000 to 14,000. I said, how much did you pay? Because here I go, CJ. I'm like, wait a minute. I can pay the 14,000 out of hustler kicking in. What I got to do to get 14,000? All I got to sell these bags of brownie, make $400 each bag of brownie. If I get 6 bags, I can make this, and then I can make it. Oh, baby, I was in my back into the neighborhood that I know I can thrive in, which is my survival mode. But when I called them and they said, well, Miss Hudson, somebody has already gifted you an additional $20,000. So you don't have to pay your mortgage right now. It's been paid for 6 more additional months, so you don't have to pay it back. I'm sharing that to let you know when you believe beyond a shadow of a doubt. When you give him a little bit, he gonna give you a whole lot. When you say, you know what, I thought I had a relationship with him, but it wasn't until I never asked him to show me that he was real. I never asked him to prove to me that I did not need help. But when he showed up and was like, let me help this girl, because she don't know what she's doing. I need to turn her up, but I need to get her in position with people that can show her the right station and the right frequency to be on. When Mr. Hale introduced us to Mr. Rex, I was like, I told Mr. Rex, and I'm going to keep it 1,000 with you. I said, I don't know how this white man going to tell me how to do anything I got to do with my culture. You don't know my culture. You don't know me. Mr. Rex
She did.
did not
She
judge
said
me.
that. She did.
Mr. Rex did not judge me. You know what he said? Okay. And then I called him and said, I'm sorry. I didn't know that there was no color lines in blessings.
That's right.
For me to learn what my position is in the body of Christ means I've identified my purpose, and my purpose is to help. My purpose is to be yoked with people that want to help. My purpose is to not take this opportunity to be national, like, oh, it's nothing. Oh, baby, we're about to run it all the way up. Because this line in front of this is going to wrap around this room in 90 days.
Come on, come on.
I love God 1,000%. I want to shout my family out. I want to shout my business partners out. If you're on my team, connected to me in any kind of way. If I've ever poured into you, I just ask you to stand on your feet right now.
Thank you.
No, baby.
We have a little bit more recognition to do here.
Yeah.
I haven't seen these yet. We found a Walmart down the street, Reggie. How many boxes are these things planted in?
Found the Walmart
I
on
think
the
this
street.
is for me, isn't it?
You deserve it.
Wow, okay. Well, in addition to this, you know, we ran another thing, a promo or something a while back. I don't even remember. Sorry for my ignorance on the subject matter. But we ran a recognition program for rings. That if we burned 100,000 or 50,000, right, that you would get a ring. And we had a whole lot of people who earned rings but are not here to get them today. Pun intended. Mercy.
Come on, Marty.
We decided we could melt those rings into new ones and put different names on them. You gotta have a little fun, right?
Yeah.
I mean, isn't the truth what sets you free? Anyway,
Yes.
So I want to honor Mr. Reggie Franklin for obviously being way more than $100,000.
Yeah, Reggie.
Mr. Reggie.
Bling, bling.
Throw that out.
Yeah.
We need some, we'll get the rest and then get a picture of all three. Also, Moorhead.
Yeah.
Last but not least, Miss Nika Hudson.
Yeah.
Let's give them a big round of applause. This is what the rings look like, just in case you're wondering.
Hey, let me just follow the uniform. Hold on.
There you go. She trying to get it. There we go.
Oh, wow. Do it again.
Oh, y'all look good.
Oh, y'all look great.
Great.
Who's gonna be the next winner? All right.
Yeah.
You guys,
I know that's great.
this is Nika's box. And there's another box that goes inside those. I think you may have it.